Do your thing, big guy.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices. Man, I'm excited. We are having a fireside chat with who? The crew. That's right. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. But before we jump into that, I just want to say, hey, look, Jarhead Jabber, the third Monday of the month is when we air that Jarhead Jabber. So if you Marine Corps leaders out there, you want to check that out, you are more than welcome to do that. It's a good deal. It's a good time. Anyway, if you're enjoying these podcasts, make sure you go to the website. That's the Lost Art Project, veteransvoices.org. Go check us out. See what we're all about. We are a new nonprofit, so if you can help us in any way, it'd be much appreciated. Big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project out there doing amazing things. If you don't know anything about them, go check them out. Even if you do, go back and check them out again. Somebody's jamming. I hear it. Yeah, it was good. Anyways, but Till Valhalla Project, you can find it at tillvalhallaproject.com.
Are you a Marine veteran? Are you missing that bond you had on active duty? Then I have a place for you. Join the only congressionally chartered Marine Corps Veteran Service Organization, the Marine Corps League. Get that brother and sisterhood back in your life. Become one of the fewer, the prouder, a Marine Corps League member.
Oh, man. I'm excited. Why? Because we got the crew. Look at that. The crew is here. How are y'all doing? Let's go round robin and see. I'm trying to blow this up so I can see it. All right. We'll start with Jess. Jess, how are you doing up there?
It went from 40 degrees and raining to 80 degrees in one day. So I guess summer's here. I don't know. I guess we're just going to do this now.
Nice. Quick summer.
We're talking about hockey. Hockey's still going on. Maybe North Dakota loses. We'll all smile about that because best Dakota needs to figure out where they belong.
The best Dakota.
They're getting a little full of themselves with football and hockey and all the other crap. So just like the North Koreans, they think they're best Dakota. They need to go back to from whence they came.
Yeah, so. That's right. You keep them up north. Yeah.
The DNZ failed again. Somehow they infiltrated about 2 weeks ago, invaded our state, and turned everything into like this black and green crap all over. Go back to their side of the border.
Yeah. So, gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
Otherwise, the cemetery project, they're knocking out Arlington. There's a cemetery in Arlington they're taking care of this weekend, so I'm hoping to hear back from them real soon. So
very
kind of excited to see how that went.
Yeah, they're moving right along with that stuff, huh?
They're clipping, yeah. We'll see how it went.
Come on, man. So, I love it. I love it. All right, well, Aaron, it's been a couple weeks since we've seen you, but how are you doing? And how are them hogs?
Well, it wasn't looking good a few weeks ago. They got swept at home by Florida, and then they lost the series to Auburn. And then this week we went to Tuscaloosa and swept Alabama. So, when things are looking a little grim, just hold out a little bit longer. There'll be something on the other side that's worth celebrating.
That's right. And we're talking baseball with what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's correct. We're talking.
I know
baseball.
They were talking hockey. Now you're talking baseball. So
yeah, had to shift gears. It's baseball season. I know everybody's getting ready for football, but it's baseball season.
That's right. It is baseball season. And there's nothing wrong with baseball season. It is
No,
America's sport or America's game. What do they call it?
America's pastime.
Pastime. That's what it is.
Yeah. I will say it's cooler. It's cooler in the evenings. But it's Florida, so it's hot and humid in the daytime.
It is cooler, but it's still hot.
There's some that think we're gonna have a pretty decent hurricane season. As long as I don't know, 2024 is about as bad as it got with my whole street flooding. So
Yeah.
good thing is I don't have any trees anymore near my house that can fall on it. So
that's good. Yeah. Improvement. Yeah.
But other than that, everything's going good. My nephew got, well, I'd say good news. His surgery got pushed to April 30th, but they're gonna push to have him back in training 4 months after the surgery instead of 6 months. So
ooh, okay.
He won't end up being there a year and a half. Only about a year and 2 or 3 months maybe.
He's still at MCRD.
Still at MCRD. He's hanging in there.
Man, good for him.
Plan.
At least it's San Diego and not Paris Island.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Yeah. Hollywood.
How many Padres games do they send those kids to now? That's what I want to know.
Hey, those Padres games are all right. I've been to one.
Never got to go. So
yeah. Well, you missed out, man. Vic, how are you doing down there?
Training thing.
I'm glad you guys clarified that you're talking about sports. It sounded like you're talking about a girl dated in college.
Oh, geez.
So, something about if things aren't going your way, just hold on and it'll get better soon. Something like that. Is that what you said, Aaron?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sounds like most of the girls
was that also
in college.
Like the Woo Pig? Is that what really got to go on or what?
Oh, yeah. Did a few of those in college, too.
I see what you did there, Jess.
It's low-hanging fruit, man.
Nice.
Let's see. Everything's good. Let's see. This last week was my spring break, so back to work tomorrow. Back to teaching tomorrow. I want to say that I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous. We got 2 weeks to our spring concert, and things are getting close to the wire. I'm literally, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I'm still arranging music. Yep, that's it. For as I've decided, I didn't want to move all my get up outside, so I'm staying here in front of the computer. But yeah, so under the gun now. The tune that I'm arranging right now is not going to be difficult, but it is the show finale, so I'm trying to make it at least decent. And then I got some word projects done in the shop this last week. Had a good time and got a few miles on the bike. This coming up week is supposed to be nice and sunny, no rain this week, so I'll be on the bike a lot this week. So I'm looking forward to that. So
nice.
Yeah, things are good down here in the south.
All right, sounds good. We'll jump over. We'll go on the other side of the country. We'll see how Mark's doing over there. How you doing, Mark?
Oh, I'm outstanding. We're getting some good old Marine Corps sunshine. We've been raining out here in Southern California.
Ooh,
yeah.
All right.
So remember how it was. If it ain't raining, we ain't training.
That's right. Right.
So we got the good old Marine Corps sunshine right now. But I'm sure that's only going to last a few more hours. And then it'll be back to being nice, bright, and shiny.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Yeah. But we talked at length on Thursday about your book that you got coming up. So it'll be coming up here pretty soon, right?
I was planning on it being out tomorrow, but having some website issues right now and the Amazon link. So I'm trying to get that figured out. But it'll be this week. It'll be this week for sure.
Oh, man. I can't wait. It's good. I love it. All right. Well, let's jump over and see how Magnum PI is doing over there in Hawaii.
Magnum PI, okay.
How you doing, Mike?
Yeah, okay. I'm doing good. I was noticing Vic looks like he's in his house coat.
Just a hoodie.
Looked like you were in your house coat, like you were
wearing
oh, nice shirt.
Wearing one of my favorite shirts.
Uh-oh. I thought Vic was in his house coat and Mark was buckling down. I keep getting alerts. I don't know why I keep still getting alerts from the Weather Channel, Mark. I haven't lived in California since 2006.
And you get alerts in California?
And I still keep getting alerts for Oceanside, California, talking about El Nino coming in. Is that what's going on right now? It's like early El Nino. I was like,
yeah.
Why the hell am I still getting these?
What is El Nino? What does that mean? It's Spanish for the Nino.
The baby.
Right?
Yes, yeah. The baby.
Yeah, it's the whole shitstorm. Everything here in Southwest Georgia has been good. It's been hot as blazes, but they said we're in a cold front. It's been at night. It's been 65.
Sad.
We're in a cold front.
That's pretty cold.
But we haven't had any rain in almost 2 months. So
wow.
Grass is dead.
We're getting our rain, but not an overabundance of it. Not enough.
Yeah. Well, shoot. We got some exciting stuff happening. I'm excited. Of course, Mark's book, right? That's coming out this week. That's very exciting. The podcast is doing fantastic. The last week, and I just want to say thank you to those bots, those magical bots that are out there. In the last week, I've probably gotten almost 2,000 extra downloads in this last week, thanks to all those bots. So it's been pretty nice. So we're moving right along. It makes us look like we're way better than we are. So hey, life is good, good on this end. Yeah. I don't know what else. Well, let's see. What else you guys want to chat about tonight?
See, I fixed my fence this week. That was awesome.
Aww.
Thought I was going to pass out because it was like a lot of physical labor, and I'm not used to doing that anymore. It was rough. So, of course, my dog's arch nemesis are the squirrels in the backyard. And if we make the mistake of not checking the backyard for squirrels and we let him out and just let him go outside, if he sees a squirrel, he will run at the squirrel. And the squirrel goes for the fence. Then my dog, all 90 pounds of himself, throws himself against the fence. And it's a wooden fence. He has broken off 4 of the fence posts at the ground.
Holy moly.
Throwing himself against the fence. So I had to go out and I guess you can buy these like fence post braces at Home Depot or whatever. So they kind of look like a little bit of a lightning bolt kind of thing. One end's got a point, the other end's 6 up. It's got some screw holes in it. So you dig the point, you drop the pointed end into the ground and hammer it in, and then screw it into your post. And you do that on both sides. So I did the first 4 a few months ago, and I'm like, I got to go behind the fence now into the easement behind the house. So like cut my way through all the brambles and all the stickers and all the things to get back to the back side of the fence. So I finally get back there, and I took a like a 4x4 scrap to hammer down so I don't mess up the the actual spike with my hammer. So I'm like wailing on this thing, and I'm like, I get down like an inch into the soil and it won't go anymore. And I'm like, yeah, I can muscle this down. Yeah, go, keep going. Yeah. And then I'm like, and I finally like, what's going on? And I like use my hammer and I dig back the ground. And
you're in concrete.
Not concrete. It was like some kind of like construction barrier material. Oh my God. Luckily I had my pocket knife with me, so I whip it out and I cut it all the way. And okay, get that one down. Go on to the next one. Same thing. I get like 2 inches into the ground. I'm like, what's going on? Dig down. A root like this big around because it's right next to a tree. And I'm like, oh my God. Every post there was something underneath it. It was ridiculous.
Did you call before you dug?
No. I mean, you would think that the ground 3 inches or 2 inches away from my fence post would be good, Because if they put
you're literally a walking ocean nightmare.
What?
Yeah.
How have you made it through life this far?
Oh, there's a tree root. Okay. Yeah.
You're like a walking statistic in waiting. You're just a walking statistic in waiting. That's all you are.
Yeah.
Well, Vic, you honestly, you know the solution to this problem, right?
Let somebody else do it.
No, we all know the solution to this problem.
Except for me, apparently.
Buy a damn pellet gun.
Oh, yeah.
Whack off the squirrels.
Yeah, that's it.
Just freaking thunk.
Yeah.
Right. And then I get a pellet gun.
Yeah. You get a pellet gun.
Yeah, that's it.
It's up to you what kind you get. You get a 22 caliber. You can get.
I don't know about that because I got rid of 2 trees that squirrels were in at my house, and they still come into my yard. And I'm like, there's nothing for you to come in my yard for.
Yeah, they left deposits at the bank. Until you clear out their account, it's always
you're
going to
not
be
wrong,
there.
right? Yeah, you're not
That's
wrong
true.
about that because they do dig around in the mulch and stuff. So they.
Well, that's where Andrew, you need to be out there hitting at night with night vision. Just Aaron, you need to sit there and just just start.
That's your night vision goggles.
Yeah, before I had neighbors behind us, and I point in this direction because that's where it's at. They started building houses, but it was all open woods. But they decided to put, the person who owned all that property put a wood fence as far as you could see all the way up. Before he was building houses, they built a house over, over my left shoulder. It's back there. And it was nonstop. The neighbor was on my side of the fence, had a big oak tree. Damn squirrels would jump off onto my roof and sit there and chew the vent on top of the roof. And I was like, where the hell's all this black plastic heap coming from? And I finally figured it out. And I made a mistake. I got the BB gun out, and I was like, I said something to my son, and I popped one. And I got home one day from work, and he was home from school, and he had the window cracked open, sitting there, and all of a sudden hear, like, what the hell are you doing? He goes, I just shot a squirrel, but I fell in the neighbor's yard. I'm like, seriously? He goes, yeah. He said, that's like the third one, and they all fell in a neighbor's yard. I said, how many frickin' squirrels are in a neighbor's yard? He goes, yeah, like 4.
That's awesome.
I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And I was like, give me the damn BB gun.
Oh, Dad.
I was proud, but I was hearing it from my wife, man. Kelly was just lighting my ass up. She goes, you taught him to do that. And I was like, yeah, I did.
So there are worse things to hit than dog shit when you're mowing a lawn, and a dead squirrel or a dead rabbit's one of them. I found out the hard way because I wasn't paying attention. And yep, I was super pissed. And then I figured out that my neighbors were plugging out. They're plugging rabbits at night, and I'm like, that's fun of you. Please stop doing this shit. So
yeah, that's fun. That is fun.
I guess you got to go walk your yard and get rid of the dead game before you start mowing.
Well, we had neighbors. They're never gonna watch the show, so it's fine for me. But they'd let their dog out. They'd run to my yard and just take a giant, like, fucking horse-sized shit all over the place. And I'm like, what are you doing? Come pick up your dog shit. They're like, once, twice, I'm gonna mow. Hey, can you take care of this? They wouldn't do it. So I got a thatch rake and I started flipping it onto their patio. And every once in a while, there was one that was not fully dried out yet. And it was on their patio furniture, just dripping down. And I'm like, your fucking problem now. But there was a fence up within 2 weeks.
Yeah, I imagine. So I'm surprised you didn't put it in a bag, like a paper bag, set it on the porch and light it on fire, and then knock on the door.
Attempted arson.
Is it? Is that what they call that? Oh, well.
Yes. But if I just
in our neighborhood, that's a joke.
Yeah, it used to be. Except everything's made out of like highly combustible, like wood at this point, treated wood. But no, I was like, they start flipping their dog shit on their side and their patio and their furniture. I'm like, I don't. 3 times. I told them 3 times. Now it's your problem.
3 strikes. 3 strikes and you're out.
But when the kid has got his pregnant wife out there picking up dog shit, I'm like, all right, this kid should not be a homeowner. So
wow.
Oh shoot, that's good. That's good.
Well, that's what Mark does with the litter box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mark said that he just picks it up and scoops it and chucks it over.
I don't
Didn't
touch.
you say that,
I
Mark?
don't touch animal feces anymore.
Okay.
That's exactly right. I used to spray it off walls in dairy barns. That was super.
Well, yeah,
I'm good.
I grew up doing it. You know.
Yeah, exactly. You get that. Yeah. Pressure washing dairy barns. Yeah, I'm good. Time served.
Yeah, well, my backyard and the house with 2 litter boxes for cats. I've been given this God-given talent. I'm the only one that knows how to pick up animal crap. So, I mean, it's just a talent. It's just well, if I had kids at home, I would, but they,
I have 2, and that's their job. I don't touch that shit. Yep. Literally.
Well, that's a God-given talent. I've been given it. I walk out every time I walk out with the pooper scooper, and it's like, you know, it's like
I would say that's a pretty shitty talent.
Yeah. Well played.
That was good.
I was gonna say it happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's just this Alabama just comes out of you.
Yeah.
Greenbow. Hey, Greenbow, Alabama. That was the last movie I saw before I went to the Marine Corps. That was it. That was my last movie I saw before I left. We were talking about that the other day.
Wow.
Like, what's the last movie you saw before you went in?
My senior drill instructor would call me Forrest. We'd be out, PTing or whatever. He'd be like, "Run, Forrest, run!"
That was such a wild year for movies, though. That was like, so as Forrest Gump was like 94, 95. And then Forrest Gump was like the family movie, except it had AIDS in it. I don't know. Anyway. And then Pulp Fiction came out when I was in boot camp in school for trans. And then Pulp Fiction was like everywhere. Like, this is just wild. But
I didn't watch Pulp Fiction until probably several years later after it came out.
Because you were a baby back then, and you were watching The Sandlot, and we were watching grown-up movies.
That is true. I was watching The Sandlot, but I still watch The Sandlot every time it's on. I stop and watch it.
Let it out, man. Let it out. I know you really want. I saw it pop up in my suggested the other day. I was like, how did AJ get a hold of my suggested movies? Please stop.
Hey,
I'm not gonna watch it.
Secrets.
I'm not gonna watch it even more now because it's just gonna piss you off.
Well, subliminal. Thursday night he had his "You're Killing Me" Smalls T-shirt on. So
yeah,
I know. Now it's going to be a thing. I'm going to make it into a thing.
I hope the Sandlot pops up on your phone all the time. I hope your phone is listening right now. Sandlot, 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 baseball, Sandlot.
You're in my ears. I can't hear you.
Dang it!
Do your thing. What headphones
I tried,
are for.
man. I tried.
Like El Nino and California weather I don't care about.
If you haven't seen the Sandlot, there's something wrong with you. Isn't that right, Jess?
Yeah, completely. I'll be wrong. I can't feel this good about being that wrong for this long. So there's that. I'm going to hold out for a better deal.
Man.
Wasn't that a song? I can't feel this wrong for holding out that long. Isn't that what you just said?
I don't know.
Wasn't that a song?
I don't know if it was a song, but it should be. That's a good country song right there.
Oh, God. AI can write a country song in 10 seconds. It's not great either. AI is out of control right now.
I swear Germany sang that. Germany sang that.
No.
AI this week has shown me that Trump is a reggae singer. I don't know if you've seen that one yet about the Straits. That was wild. That was like,
check that out.
What am I watching? This is insane. I can't stop listening to it though.
Can't stop listening. It's like a car wreck. You got to keep, you don't want to look, but you just have to.
It was Hegseth was on the drums, Gabber was on the guitar, Netanyahu was on the bass. I was like, what am I watching? I can't look away though. So like open up the Straits and everybody hit your dog.
I'm pretty sure a Marine Corps musician made that.
Dude, it was good. I'm gonna say it was catchy, but you can't tell me that reggae is not bad. I always dig it. But AI put it together. They did a thing.
So what is your go-to genre of music?
Oh, everybody? Aaron,
yeah, it's anybody. Yeah.
What's Vic?
Oh, he he already talked trash on mine country.
Yeah. Me too.
But he's not wrong because I know I don't know the one he's talking about with Trump and the reggae thing, but I've heard people have AI or Chat GPT make them a country song, and it is freaking hilarious.
It'll chart too.
Yeah.
You could just tell it like the ideas that you want, right? So, okay, I want it to be about my kids and them out playing baseball. I don't know, whatever.
No. You got to be like David Allan Coe, and you got to write the perfect country western song.
Oh yeah, that is a
and
good.
It's got to be about mama.
They dropped the
pickup trucks,
trains,
and getting drunk.
And
prison.
Forget
prison and getting drunk.
And
when Georgia and Florida took over country music, it turned into a weird, like, not rock, not yacht rock, but like not rock. It was just short. It was like the weirdest transition. I was like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, they're doing rap now too in country music.
See, it ain't real.
Yeah, one of my coworkers, he's only been with us for about 6 months now. 2 weeks ago, when I was down in Florida at the shop, our shop, he was listening to stuff, and I was like, he was listening to like early 2000s, like Puddle of Mud, stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, okay, I can listen to this. Everybody yaps and moans about Nickelback and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I can listen to this. It's fine. And I said something to him. I was like, I said, you don't have you don't have a bad taste in music. Because normally when I walk in there, they're playing country. There's one channel that goes out of, God, you would know, Aaron. It's Sebring, Florida. It's not Wacom. I can't remember the county now, but it's one radio station. Yeah.
The main one that I listen to around here is 103.5.
Yeah, but they play country music, but it was like country music from 10 years ago.
Oh, no.
It's like, okay, can you play?
I think I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember.
It's like, and it's the same two people. It's like a morning show, and I'm like, God damn, these people have been on here for 12 years now. And it's fine. But then it transitions at like 1 o'clock to, what's his name? It's, Yacht Rock himself. I can't remember his name now. He's got his own. No, I can't remember now. But anyways,
I said, listen to the radio anymore.
I said, you can turn that crap off. And he started playing country music on his phone. He's got a Bluetooth speaker in the shop. And he was playing it. I was like, the hell is that? He goes, well, just listen to it. And I'm sitting there listening to it. And he goes, do you know the song? And I was like, it sounds familiar, but I don't know who it is. It was AI versions of like, what's his name? 50 Cent. Stuff like that, playing music. It was 50 Cent, Eminem, stuff like that, but it was all AI turned into country music. And I started listening to it, and I was like, holy crap, that's actually decent.
AI is where it's at, man.
But Aaron's looking. He's looking up now. 50 Cent AI. No, he's not.
He's watching baseball.
Well, I'm getting the score updates for the Atlanta Braves. They're winning.
But I was actually impressed. I was like, holy crap. I was like, that as a country song is actually a decent song, but I still wouldn't listen to it. But I was like, okay, well, if it's playing in the background, I'm fine with it.
I've been seeing a lot of like remixes of things where they're mixing, rap, hip hop with country rock, and they're mixing it all up. And some of it don't sound bad, but
now are you do you listen to the newer country?
Some of it. Yeah. Some of it I don't like. Some of it's like I listen to it and I'm like, it's not it. Yeah, the artist may sing with a twang, but it's not really country. When I think country music, I think like the old, Hank Williams, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings.
Junior or senior?
Senior.
Hank
Junior was more, and even Merle Haggard.
Junior went more rock.
He went more rock, yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of them did around the late 70s.
Yeah. Speaking of country music, me and the wife went last night to the casino, and we watched Ned Ledoux, and it was a great show.
Sounds like his dad, doesn't he?
He sounds identical. He sang a lot of his dad's songs too, but
I
he's
used
a good
to
singer.
know him, by the way.
Oh, really?
Chris?
He seems like a really nice guy.
Well, I don't know the kid. I knew his dad. We used to run into him all the time at like rodeo shit.
Yeah.
Because Chris was big into that. And there was always the cassette song that nobody was supposed to know about. Like, here comes John, his pecker in his hands, one ball man, he's off the rodeo. It's a rodeo song. And that's like you couldn't find it on the shelves. It was never on the rodeo. It was just like they had this old cassette. And all the old cowboys and all the old riders would have it. They just like, it was like a pump-up song.
Alabama, right?
Yeah. That's how it was.
Oh, I know the song well.
Yeah.
Ned Ledoux, he put on a good show. He sings really well. And
Wyoming style.
Yeah.
But that's country and Western, not country and.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's country and Western.
It's not Southern rock. That's what the country music today is. It's almost like they're trying to do the reversion of CCR or something along that line, or Freebird. Everything's got that Freebird twang to it.
Yeah, but you're right. Country and Western. There's a couple of artists that are like that. Coulter Wall's one of them. More like that. Man, what's the other dude? I'll have to think of it. Hold on.
The Yellowstone guys?
Yeah, the guys that play on Yellowstone. Yeah, absolutely. All the different ones. Who was one of the main characters? Well, not main characters, but one of the ranch hands that played guitar. What was his name?
It was nobody gives a shit.
Exactly.
You know what?
He's those guys that if he wasn't on the show, no one would give a shit.
I would.
But
are you saying I'm
Andrew, you were looking down when Jess did dibs.
Yeah. It's just it turns into like this weird thing. It's like, okay, cool. It's a subsection of something that used to be pretty great. And it was like
Steve-O down there. He says Scotty Frazier is a great singer. Scotty Frazier, we've had him on before. He actually came on and sang. I can't remember what this episode was for, but Scotty Frazier, Marine motivator.
Yeah,
he's down in Texas.
Hey, Mark Chestnut's son was a Marine, and he sounds a lot like his dad too.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'll send you one of his videos. I've only seen him on like Reels and TikTok. I haven't seen him anywhere else, but he can sing pretty good.
No, I haven't seen that at all.
I didn't know he was a Marine, but
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of great stuff out there, but it's just like at this point, I don't listen to the radio anymore. I don't even know what a DJ is anymore. I'm on Spotify or Amazon or just I got my playlists. I know what I like. I go with it.
It's mostly like talk shows on the radio now. Like
like
there's one station here. It was kind of a rock station, 102.5, and it's talk show after talk show after talk show, and that's all they do all day. They don't play music at all anymore.
Really?
And 103.5, the Bone. That's or not the Bone. 102.5 is the Bone. 103.5 is Bobby Bones.
Bobby
show
Bones,
in the morning for like 3 hours or something like that. I mean, he mixes some music in with it, but
yeah, I remember Rock 105.3 was out in San Diego. We listened to it, but as soon as I could figure out how to put together like rip CDs, I was making my own sets and doing my own thing because There is some music out there. It's just some of the music just is it's formulated out. And it's not great.
Did y'all ever record songs on cassette back in the day?
From the radio? Hell yeah.
yeah.
You called in. You called into the station to get your radio or your song played.
That's right.
You had to prime it, get it ready to go, and then they wouldn't shut up at the beginning of it. You had to wait for the next one. Like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I got a weather report at the beginning, like Nirvana. Like, stop it. Stop being a pain in the ass. But, all right. What was your first CD?
Steve-O. You too, man. Thanks.
You remember your first CD?
For girls in high school. That's fine.
Yes, I do.
What was it?
Don't judge.
I'm going to judge hard.
Oh, we're judging.
Beethoven's Fifth Symphony and Schubert's Ninth Symphony.
That's respectable. Good on you. Aaron?
CD was probably the first CD I had burned was
No, you bought a CD. It was the first CD you bought.
The first one I bought.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah.
Let me think about that one for a minute.
All right, I'll go. Crisscross.
I'm going to judge. That's garbage. Mike?
Jump.
Yeah.
Did you wear your clothes backwards too?
What's that?
You wore your clothes backwards?
Hell yeah, man.
Gross.
I think mine was probably George Strait or like Aaron Neville. You remember Aaron Neville back in the day?
Yeah.
Aaron Neville.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I didn't even have a CD player. My sister had the CD player.
Yeah.
And I just wanted a CD for like Christmas or my birthday or something. And I remember them getting it for me. But yeah.
Mike, what was your first one?
Yeah. I'll say this. I know what Andrews was. The first one he ever got was when he finally got it on CD was Milli Vanilli. He was sitting there.
Hey.
Girl, you know it's true.
You gotta jam it out with Milli Vanilli, man.
No. Now the first CD
George
I ever
Michael's.
Yep. Yeah. I had the cassettes. But the first
CD because this is
what I'm saying is I already had the cassette, but I bought it. The first CD I ever bought was Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah,
good answer.
Good one. Yeah.
Mark, what was your first 8-track?
Before Mark answers that,
Hank Williams Jr. I know that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Before Mark answers that was my thing.
No,
was
or
when I was a
Mo
kid.
Bandy and Joe Stampley.
No idea.
What about
Good old
vinyl?
boys?
What about vinyl?
Oh, that was the Eagles.
Oh,
I think
Eagles.
I think my mom had a lot of rock.
What's that one? The blue,
vinyls,
kind of
like
light blue
60s,
cover with the
70s
skull
rock.
on it.
Yeah.
Oh God, Hotel California, right?
Yeah.
No, it was before that. Way before that.
No, you don't do research.
We're talking the Columbia record freaking scam.
Oh, yeah.
For a dot, 10 cents or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and BMG, that was the other one, right?
I think I still owe them money. We can't talk about that right now.
Was that their greatest hits with the skull on it?
Yeah.
No, greatest hits came out in the 90s.
Whichever one had that kind of light blue cover with the skull on it.
Yeah, it was almost like a bull skull or something. Yeah, but latest hits came out in like 94, 95.
I think I got that, Boston, and Aerosmith all in one.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, my sister is 12 years older than I am. So she went to college, came back, and
it was probably this one.
Yeah.
Mark, is it this one?
Nope.
Yeah, it looks like fallopian tubes. Mark would know this. Mark would know this. The old 8-track player with the CD adapter.
Oh, isn't it 8-track player with a CD
I never
adapter?
had one of those.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gifted with. I had
It would have
an
been
8-track.
It would have been the cassette adapter.
Yeah,
it was
I had
an 8-track player. It was an 8-track player that had an 8-track like you would stick in. You pulled it out, but you put a cassette player in it, and you put it in, and it would play.
Right, the cassette.
No kidding.
The first cassette I ever had, and my sister bought it for me, not knowing what it was. It was Eddie Murphy Raw.
So nice. I lived with my grandmother for probably about 1980, late 85 until off and on through the 90s, up until about 93, 94. But I can remember like I was 6, 7. That wasn't intentional there, Vic, but 6 or 7 years old, and she had a station wagon.
She ended up.
No. In 80, 86, 87.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah. Like, holy shit.
I'm young. I'm the youngest, but she had an Oldsmobile station wagon that had an 8-track in it, and she had a bunch of 8-tracks. I remember that.
Yeah.
She had the one where the back seat like flipped up, like the very back of it, or you could lay it down.
So you're looking out the back window,
and you roll the window
the back
down.
window.
Yeah, we would hang out the back window.
Yeah, that was when the back seat faced the back, right? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
What depth
traps?
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy in high school had, what were they called? Renaults?
Freaking depth traps.
It was a freaking Renault that had an 8-track in it. We were sitting there cruising around listening. It's like the old, it was a Renault something or other, and then you had what was the other one? It was like a flatback. It wasn't like a Pinto. What the hell was it? Mark, I know it. You know what I'm talking about. Gremlin.
Yeah, the Gremlin. Yes. Okay.
Firebox.
Nice.
Yeah, that and Pinto too, but
we used to call them the tail gunners because that was like the B-17. You had the tail gunners, and that's what you're like as you're driving down the highway. I was like, this is what the tail gunners did. So yeah, it was like a bomber crew.
Yeah.
Then security guys when I worked at contracts, we call them trunk monkeys. So
you say trunk?
Y'all seen the video of Truck Monkey, haven't you?
Well, yeah, that's what the guys in the back of the, like, that was the billet when you were working tail end security.
Yeah,
it was a trunk monkey. So if you were like tail end of the convoy or the convoy protection series, and you had the 240 or the 249 on a panel in the back of the Suburban, it was a trunk monkey. They had a chair that make you sit in the back and like your tail end.
No kidding. Wow, I didn't know that.
But have you seen the like comedic video where the monkey gets out and friggin'
I'm sure that's where we got it. That's where we got it from, I'm sure. Pop the trunk monkey switch, comes out with a rebar and smashes some guy's head in, like, that's us. We knew we were. But no. So my first two CDs were Pearl Jam 10 and Nirvana Nevermind.
Ooh, okay.
But I mean, there was like, I stopped buying country and I went to like those two in like the early 90s, like 91, 92. But Mike, Appetite for Destruction was amazing. And then Mark, our high school football team's locker weight room had an 8-track player in it. So we got stuck with all the shit that they bought from back in the day. So we'd start with Led Zeppelin, Immigrant Song. Like that's how we led off like the weight sessions in the afternoon. It was like on the elementary wing of the school, we'd pop that on these old like 4-foot tall speakers and the walls would shake. And it's on. And it was just all Iron House shit. But Immigrant Song was Steppenwolf. Like we had that in there too, but it was like these old 8-tracks. And like, can we just spring for a new freaking radio? Like, no, it's hooked into the speakers. We can't do it. Like we couldn't get rid of that thing. So we were ripping weights with the 8-tracks in the 90s.
That's pretty cool. But I gotta say the 70s rock scene was pretty happening. I'll turn that on the radio, or not the radio. What is it? Apple, I don't know, playlists or whatever. I'll put it on the 70s rock, and I'll listen to that. And 80s rock has some good stuff too.
Stadium rocks, yeah. You know what surprised me, and I'm not sure if you guys are into this or not, but
midgets.
It was first off.
Great. Now we're gonna get canceled.
I see what you're doing, but I like where you're going with that. But no, but Volbeat, it's that Danish band. I don't know if you guys listened to that in theater at all, but it was like that weird setup. It was like Johnny Cash, Metallica, and it's just like it's got stadium sound to it. So
really,
oh yeah,
it's very strange.
But it's like they smashed in a blender like Metallica, Johnny Cash, Elvis, rockabilly, and just But they're out of Denmark. Every once in a while they just like break into Danish and like, what the shit are they saying? And, like,
everybody in that area in Europe loves the old style country sound.
It's got a Metallica swing to it too, with the guitars. And that's what surprised me. But they'll pop up here once in a while. I was always trying to go see them.
Interesting.
And then Five Finger Death Punch was like the Las Vegas angry. But they did some covers though too, but whatever. But yeah, it's like if you did like a soundtrack for GWAT, there was God, who was it? Drowning Pool led the charge. That was like the 9/11 songs, like the Bodies. I don't know if you guys remember that video going around with like the
body.
Yeah, exactly. We had to in Bravo Company at 8th and I on Wednesday mornings. We had to go to the gym and let the MWS or whatever they are, the fitness chicks. Yeah, the fitness chicks that worked for them back in the day.
Yeah,
they had to come haze the shit out of us to Bodies.
We're all no freaking
smoke. Man. Yeah, we're all smoke checked.
I did a spin class when I was at Little Creek.
Dangerous.
Oh my God! Dangerous. I thought I was gonna die. Yeah. I'm like, no more.
You think you're in shape until you do a spin class.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never thought I was in shape to begin with. So.
Shayna Grisavage was
go ahead.
She was our spinner, and she would do like the spin class on the boat, and we talk shit, and then all of a sudden we got down there and she got us on the bikes. I couldn't walk.
Wore you out.
I'm just done. Like, what happened? My legs are just jello, and I got to walk like 3 decks up and down for like on the boats. I mean, it's on the amphibs. Like, I think I'm just gonna fall down face first and call it a life. I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to make it down there. Just sleep on the mess decks for the next 2 weeks until my legs get back. Couldn't walk.
Oh man, that's good.
She ended up working for Under Armour after she got out, but yeah, she was tough. Always respect her. But
all right,
yeah, good old music.
So we got Mark. Mark's written a book. It's coming out this week. Who else is writing a book? Anybody else writing a book? No.
I write too much crap at work.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're right. You're writing a book right now.
I'm just worried about Jess evaluating it.
Yeah, I know.
I can't release my book for like 25 years or some crap.
Yeah,
like that.
It's true.
Oh, Billy Blanks. There he is. Joe got
Billy Blanks.
Billy Blanks. God. Yeah, those guys were horrible. Who's that other guy that runs like ultra marathons? Like
Goggins, Seal. David Goggins.
Oh, yes. Goggins, yeah.
Yeah.
PT
Haywood.
Rhoda.
Robert Haywood.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you can't go after them. They're like elite level athletes. My first platoon commander he was a just short of Olympic rowing team out of Naval Academy. We tried to keep up with him one time. We talked shit. We did an ab exercise for like an hour and a half, just straight PT session. We could not walk. It was like we just got beaten in the stomach like a baseball bat. Like, if they're good at something, you don't talk shit. They specialize in that.
Yeah,
AJ
true.
Monaco.
I thought about writing a book, memoirs of a redneck, but
That would be a good one.
but just kind of like, coming from small town Arkansas, through the Marine Corps, et cetera, et cetera. I might read. I think I'm gonna read Mark's book and then probably get some ideas from it.
There you go.
What's it about, Mark?
So leadership, my view of leadership that I've picked up over a few decades.
So you almost said years.
Validated leadership is the name of it, right?
The title does a lot.
Okay.
I like what you do with the title on that. This is not theory anymore, because there's a lot of leadership theories running around.
Yeah.
And some of them are just like, this is bullshit. I'm reading some of these books like, that's cute, but no. I've seen how this blows up.
I say it right in the book. I said, this isn't no earth-shattering new leadership, blah blah blah. I said leadership is ancient. It's just ancient. I said this leadership is. I took what I learned from my parents and at home on the farm growing up. 30 years in the Marine Corps and then working in the corporate world after that. And I just took it all and I combined it, how my mind organizes all that leadership. I said, there's a quote in the book, when General Paxton was the assistant commandant of the Marine Corps, he's my old regimental commander. And I knew him before that even. But, I sent an email to, because he wrote a letter of recommendation for the promotion board throughout my career a couple times. And so, but I screwed something up in the email. And he said, you might be a sergeant major, but you'll never be an English major.
That's good.
Yeah. So I said, I don't expect it.
Now,
I said, I don't expect it to be a literary masterpiece in any way, shape, or form.
There's a lot of edited books published out right now with just grammatical. They're gross.
Hey, Jess, you are not allowed to read any books that I do. You're not allowed. You can't read them.
Anyway, there's newspaper stories that piss me off too, because they're like, you need me to be precise on this. I'm like, you spelled that wrong. Please stop. You can't expect perfection if you're putting the bar that low right off the bat.
Aaron, did you see this comment? He says, isn't a book of memoirs of a redneck called Hillbilly Eulogy by J.D. Vance.
Oh, the elegy? Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't do some of the things that he did. So
yeah. No,
allegedly. Yeah. The couch is an allegation, not a real thing. It's an allegation, not a real thing.
But no,
what did we learn about
you'll be glad to
allegations?
know that we use AI for a lot of the stuff that we write now, and it gets away from Marine Corps writing, if you will.
Yeah,
because how we like to use a lot of terms that don't really exist.
And
it's making things a lot of more plain language instead of far-fetched freaking crap.
Interesting.
Well, and I think I don't know if we talked about this, but AI can come off the rails really fast. And I've never once in a text meant ducking. I've always meant the other one. I've never just learn how I type in a text, please. But we use those phrases and those terms specifically because they mean something very specific. And when it tries to spell it out, it changes the dynamic of the entire message.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And when they try and condense something, those walls of text, because the English major got let loose on an email for 4 hours and it condenses it down, they will not give me the true definition of what's going on. They won't condense it the right way. We've had that happen to us a couple of times where we sent out an email and then the AI in the Yahoo inbox decided to completely shift the entire meeting around. Like last year before the birthday, it's like the event before our birthday got canceled. We could set up the night before. When it went out to our members with Yahoo accounts, it said we canceled the birthday ball. That's what they condensed it down to. And yes. So you've got to be very careful about how your AI works.
Holy cow.
Like that went off the rails immediately. Like it just jumped off the rails and smashed in the station, killed every passenger on the platform. Like, I guess we're doing this way now. But yeah, you got to be careful when you're using AI in emails. Like, do not condense it. No Gemini, leave me alone. So that's fun.
I think Vic fell asleep.
I'm good.
He's taking it all in.
I thought he was sleeping over there.
He's thinking of some good words of wisdom.
Yeah, he's looking.
Yeah, that's why you use Army GPT. Don't cancel our B-Day ball. Yeah, we're using Army Chat, Army GPT. Joe's got it right, but no, it broke everything. So, yeah.
Well, shoot.
All right. We're that Skynet generation too. So, how much AI do you really trust?
Yep. I read an article today that all these companies that are coming up with AIs are pushing the envelope to see what they can do. So they created a simulated computer environment, computer not connected to anything, put an AI on it, told the AI to escape, and it did. When it wasn't connected to anything, it escaped. Then it started talking to other AIs. They immediately invented their own language. So they were talking to each other as AIs in a language that humans couldn't understand. And when they did that, they stopped the experiment. They shut everything down.
This is like straight out of the movies, man.
Yeah, no shit. So and they already are starting to exhibit peer protection.
Yep.
What is it?
So peer protection. So AIs protecting each other.
They'll cover for each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like Lance Corporals without oversight.
It's the Lance Corporal Underground.
But way
times
smarter.
10.
Yeah. Create their own languages.
With senior Lance Corporals in charge.
That's right.
So when
I got the 29 Palms, my first duty station, we actually had a Sergeant Major Lance Corporal and a First Sergeant Lance Corporal.
The shadow government, yeah.
Yeah.
The shadow government, we used to call it.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like that. Oh man, that's
when
stuff.
stuff comes off the rails.
Yep.
When you check in the unit and it feels like you just checked in the Lord of the Flies, you're like, oh god, I see where this is going.
You checked into Lord of the Flies.
There's like spears out there. There's an entire case, like an entire throne built out of like beer cases. I'm like, all right, I see we're doing this. And they're still doing it. I respect them for it. But.
Okay, Vic, real quick. Do you remember Major Genital Stanley?
Yeah. How do you forget something like that? And the desert tortoise.
The desert tortoise. We had a guy, I won't say who it is because I think he's still active duty, but he would take his junk, if you know what I mean, and would contort it to different things. And one of them was called the desert tortoise, and one of them was the Major Genital Stanley, because we had Major General Stanley, so he said the Major Genital Stanley. And you'd go walking into the corporal's changing area, and he'd be laying down with his feet up above his head, and he's got his stuff all weird, and you like look, and you're like, what? Come on, dude! Like seriously, don't do that.
Where the hell was
always
this?
doing stupid stuff, man.
Where the hell was this? Oh my god! Seriously?
What was that? Yeah. What was that movie? Waiting.
Serious.
They're like the line cooks in Waiting. Yeah, that's all I could think
Yeah.
about. The Batman. They had different ways of doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is. Yeah.
That's what he did.
Scorpion. I mean, everybody knows the wristwatch. I mean, he had all of them. He had like 10 or 12 of them.
He's not retired yet. I even know who you're talking about.
you I'm pretty sure you do. Actually.
I met him.
Yeah, he's
pretty funny dude.
He went from enlisted to officer.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And he
that's the leadership of the Marine Corps.
Oh.
They were all that way back in the day.
Well, he switched services.
Yeah, he
did.
Yeah.
He switched
services. Yeah.
So every time they say it's like in the old Corps, I like those guys were wild too. So don't even start with me.
I think it was wild, but maybe in a different way.
No, it's the same way.
I don't know. My grandfather used to tell me stories.
Lies. He's covering up right now.
No,
we were better.
What was Mark? What was the difference in today's crazy, right, versus your guys' crazy when you first came in?
Oh, when I first came in?
Yeah.
Cocaine, marijuana.
That's no different. I know some of those.
Living in the barracks.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, it was drinking was an all day thing. It was shit. It was.
You could get an NJP or 2 or 3
thing was big time, man. And because not everybody had a car. We used to E-club hop by the bus system. It was
cool.
you were stuck in you were stuck in the camp unless you wanted to jump on a bus and go somewhere. And so that's what open squad base. It was. There was like you were saying about Lord of the Flies. Like there was some kind of heinous shit going on now and then.
Yeah. Martin said lots of wristwatches.
Oh, jeez.
So in 2011, we were bouncing back. We jumped on a boat. We went down to Guam. We got it checked in the hotel. We're flying back to Hawaii. And we checked into the Hilton, and there was 4 guys with Iwo Jima survivor hats on. And I'm like, oh, shit. We want to go talk to these guys, right? And they kind of got stuck because that's when the tsunami hit Japan. So we are kind of just all in limbo waiting for flights and all this other stuff. And they had these handlers. They're doing like their last tour back to Iwo Jima, and they're going to actually fly the island, and like they were all Iwo vets. And these guys were all in their 90s, 80s, 90s. And they had these like chaperones, and the chaperones just kind of let us hang out with them, and they're like, you guys got them? Like, yeah, we got them. And as soon as the chaperones took off, they found out we're from Hawaii. They turned into 20-year-old kids right again, that fast. And they started asking us questions about Hawaii because that was their stop-off point before they hit Iwo.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, do they still got those whorehouses down at Orchid? And they're like, what? He's like, no, I think they shut them down. But every one of them was like super excited about it. They was like, what are you saying, man? But they turned into kids that quick. And they were just, it's always been wild. It's always been crazy. And everybody thinks they're like this venerated generation, like these guys were like attending mass on Sundays before they did the Lord's work on the islands. No, they're just kids, just like the rest of us. It hasn't changed.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I mean, watching guys like sitting on a tank barrel, like that still happened, putting the bazooka between the legs, like, I mean, we've all done it. All the way back to the beginning of heavy guns. So, yeah, missile launchers, rocket launchers, tank barrels. It's just always been wild. That's in essence what Marine infantry and combat armor has always been.
This is pretty funny.
Doing young guys shit.
Yeah, he says they better run that through the Lance Corporal of the Marine Corps. 1 stripe up, 4 stripes down, and an EGA centered on cross rifles.
I know they got it. Exactly. I've seen those before.
Lance Corporal of the Marine Corps.
Have you guys seen Goons Up? That website and clothing store?
Mm-mm.
So there's this guy who got out as a heavy guns guy. And then he started like all the stuff he wished he had when he was in. He's got like the manuals, he puts them in so they're not paper, they're actually like stuff you can write on. But he started playing with chevrons. And he'll do, instead of like cross rifles, do like cross 50s. He'll do cross Mark 19s. He'll do mortars, and then they have the Spirit of Basil on and the Spirit of Page awards, and they're handing out awards, and they're sending out to the Advanced Machine Gunner course. Like, you have to get nominated. There's a whole process they do, but those are the fun ones. So you see these
interesting.
But yeah, you haven't checked them out. They're pretty interesting guys.
What is it you said?
Goons Up. But they got like mortars. And, it's a play on the word guns up, but goons up. Because
Oh,
recommend
he
it.
said the Marine Corps is making him take down all his ESA merch down, like the eel skull and anchor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That one.
Hey, Marine Corps don't play around with that stuff.
So that's fun. I mean, it's camaraderie and it's building the legacy, and we get sniped by the copyright guys all the time. Super fun of them. So that's wild.
Yeah,
he's building a culture. I mean, he's building a culture. These guys are doing it. They're alumni. They're building a culture inside the current community. They're talking about proficiency and the skill sets. I mean, they're talking about all these things that they're doing, and that's what they're doing. But I guess it doesn't fit into the profile they're looking
I guess
for.
that's a good question I have. So, do you think that they go overboard on that?
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What makes
100%.
you say that you think they go overboard? Like, what is it that, for you, like specifically, what is it?
We're trying to do historical like relevancy, historical reach backs. We're trying to do like talk about the long-term life of the Marine Corps and reaching back into our history. And as soon as we put it up, we get hit with a copyright violation by them because we can't touch Eagle, the Globe, or the Anchor, and we have to like get creative now. But the Eagle Skull and the Anchor that Joe's talking about, that right there, that's the entire culture set for these guys. They're not doing it out of spite. They're not making it something it's not.
I think that dude would like if they took him to court. I don't think they could do anything to him.
I bet they
it's
should.
not an Eagle,
they have
Globe,
more
and
lawyers.
Anchor.
They got more lawyers.
See, that's where I kind of that's where I kind of agree with Jess. I understand why they're doing it because they think there's going to be some negativity brought upon the Marine Corps because of it.
Yeah.
But like he said, it's not. It's building camaraderie across the community in the Marine Corps.
Yep.
And that's why I agree with Jess. Is like I think they go a little overboard with some of that stuff sometimes.
Yep.
Now, I completely understand why, because if you remember a few years back, the whole what was that daggum website or Facebook page where freaking people were getting in trouble on that started the whole social media thing. But anyway,
marinebeat.com.
What was it?
That's marinemeat.com.
No, Marines United.
Different.
I think it was
Marines United. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Marines United.
Yeah.
And they want to prevent stuff from like that happening again before it even gets started. But again, back to what Jess said, it's building a camaraderie across the community in the Marine Corps. It's not like they're on there freaking sharing pictures of girlfriends and wives and crap like that. But
okay, I'm gonna ask because I'm an alumni. We're all alumni. I want a Modern Warfare Training Center hoodie. Where am I going to get it from? You can't find them. The big Marine Corps is not going to do it. I'm an alumni. I lost mine over years because it fell apart because I wore it out, and I might be a little bit bigger than I was when I was in. Not gonna lie, it happened. But I mean, I'm looking at JWTC, Modern Warfare Training Center, Advanced Infantry Course hoodies. All these things we can't find because you can't get on the website, can't buy them. Yep. I live in South Dakota, not California. I can't swing into Camp Pendleton and pick them up. I'm going to pay for it. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, units, 1-1, 3rd LAR. I can't go to my battalion because there's not a store.
Exactly. And the thing is, with today's technology, it's so easy to get that stuff, get a picture of it, logo or something, go to a shop and have somebody make it. Probably even make a better product.
They are making a better product.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're not getting their piece. They're not getting their piece of it. They can't get their tax. They don't get that reflective stickers endorsed by. So I think they kind of they went overboard on it. But if I see a guy walking through if I see a guy in the airport and I see a 3rd LAR hoodie, we're gonna talk. We're gonna reconnect. If I see a guy with the 1st Marines hoodie on, 2-1, 3-1, some of the units I worked with in the past, 7th Marines. That's what it's for. Let us ride it. We're the alumni. Let us alum. And we can tell these stories and bring up the next generation too, because that is what is the Marine Corps. It's not technology. It's a culture.
You're right.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
But
good point.
I mean, there's
good points.
There's some stuff in there that's probably a little suspect, but I mean, he's got flags, patches, stickers, decals, blankets, mouse pads. I mean, canvas prints, acrylic prints, posters.
And what's the difference between that and Sergeant Grit?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
They're authorized and they're getting a tax. They're getting a 10% cut on it.
Are they really?
That is if you have to play the Eagle of an Anchor game and get authorized, you got to go through the chain up to the copyright people, and they get their tax on it to be licensed by. You got to pay the licensing fees. So super fun. But if you're trying to do something like, hey, leadership never goes away, and it's a picture of the Incheon seawall, I got that smoked on Redbubble. There's a few other photos I'm trying to use. Like, hey, the machine gunner at the Chosen Reservoir with the snow. It's just grit, straight grit. We did a black and white, kind of turned it into a sticker. We got Uncle Samson's Misguided Children, one of our guys, Carl Sampson. We got his picture from Peleliu. We turned it into a sticker because he's one of our guys, and we can give it out to his family. They love it. We got Claude Hone. He's he's a F4 pilot in World War II. They're like Claude's homies. Here's Joe. But they come after us all the time. Joe's going to weigh in because I'm saying the wrong things, because he's going to speak for Big Marine Corps League and cover the Marine Corps. Go ahead, Joe. I know you want to.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, don't go
no, can you guys hear me?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay. Let me pause this over here. No. I just wanted to jump on. I know you guys are at the tail end of the podcast or whatever, but to comment on that Goons Up thing. All that has to do with trademark stuff, right? The Marine Corps owns the trademark for the Eagle Globe and Anchor, and anytime that it's infringed upon, they do have a team of lawyers that are real quick to get that squared away. Even us in the entity of the Marine Corps League we have to be careful how we use that Eagle Globe and Anchor, because it is trademarked to the United States Marine Corps, not the Marine Corps League. So an independent company, they can use the EGA if they get permission from the Marine Corps to use it. But typically the permissions that they give to do that are going to be for some kind of, you're putting on a birthday ball, you're putting on a reunion for your Marines, you're going to do something like that. It's something that you're not going to be able to capitalize on. Anytime a Marine uses it to profit from it, that's when the lawyers will come in and say, nope, you got to take it down. And because that Eagle Skull and Anchor, and if you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. It
is pretty cool looking.
Yeah, I have a patch somewhere from the from the Eagle from Goons Up, but because the likeness is derived from the Eagle Globe and Anchor, now the Marine Corps has causality to say, well, this is akin to our trademark image. You can't use it. You're using our imagery to profit from it. So even though we're all brothers of the same great gun club, that you earn the right to wear it. You didn't earn the right to profit from it. And that's the distinction. Sergeant Grit and all these other Ranger Joes and stuff, if they sell something, if they have merchandise that you can order something from, they're using the official Eagle Globe and Anchor from the Marine Corps. And chances are, I don't know 100% certain, but chances are they've squared that away with the Marine Corps years and years ago, saying, hey, we're going to sell a mug and it's going to have the Marine Corps emblem on it. Do we have permission? They either receive permission in perpetuity to do it, or like Jess was saying, they pay royalties or their dues to the Marine Corps.
So just for instance, I have a book and I've got a picture of the Marine Corps flag pin, the American flag and the Marine Corps pin. I've got a picture of that in my book.
So I got it. Hold on a second.
Yes, something like that. It is always a good idea to just drop a letter to headquarters of Marine Corps, their public relations office, or whatnot. run it through them and do it, and then seek their permission, because it's good to have that permission letter from them. I mean, chances are no one will probably make that into an issue, Mark. You know what I mean? It's, you have the Eagle Globe and Anchor. You wrote a book on the United States Marine Corps. To be honest, that's probably great publicity for the Marine Corps. So even if the trademark lawyers catch wind of it, they're probably not going to do anything about it, because hey, that's free advertising. That's free publicity in a good way. And the majority, I would say 98, 99.9% of your book is from your personal experiences. You know, and again, I'm not going to read it, but I'll tell you that I will. That way you'll like me better. But I'll be sure to buy 2 copies though. They probably won't have an issue with that. But in
leave a review.
Case, you know, the amount of money that he stands to make from that Eagle Skull and Anchor is substantial. So that's why I'm guessing that they were like, you can't do that. And I'm on the fence with
out
that,
there
right?
tries to take Jarhead Jabber or the Lost Art Project, wherever it is, I don't have
well,
it.
you know, to be honest, I don't know if Jarhead is trademarked. I don't know if Leatherneck is trademarked. The only one that I think might be trademarked is Devil Dog.
Really?
You know, but for 100%, the words United States Marine Corps and the Eagle Globe and Anchor are trademarked.
That's a good question. I wonder if there are more trademarked like that.
Yes, First Mardiv, First Marine Division. There's an entire list. We had to look it up, and we could not. But like Second Mardiv and Third Mardiv, there is the Anchor with the 13 stars and the Eagle, the old one. That they smoked that one from us too. There's an entire list of symbols we can't use. Entire list of words we can't use. So we had to go down that rabbit hole for a while.
I lost all sound.
You lost us? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Check the battery on your hearing aids, Mark.
Mark, can you hear me?
I got you.
There,
I lost everybody too.
Now I can hear.
Yeah.
He said check the hearing aid on your or check your battery on your hearing aids. Nice.
A big Marine Corps has showed up. That's why.
Yeah.
But no, I'm serious. This is like
enough, the Marine hymn is it was trademarked or patented or whatever the appropriate terminology is for a song. Copyrighted. It was copyrighted, but I can't remember exactly what year it is. It was maybe a couple decades ago. It fell into the realm of public domain, so anyone can use part of the lyrics in a song. I think Trace Adkins has a song called Simplify, and that's Simplify might be trademarked too. But the Marine hymn is part of the public domain, so you can. And I only know that because I wrote those 3 songs and used AI to generate. Not 3 songs, 3 songs for my motorcycle club, but I wrote a song about the Marine Corps League. It's on YouTube. It's called A Song About the Marine Corps League, or the MCL. And in the song, I wrote there's the first 2 lines of the Marine hymn, right? From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. That's in the song. And so when I was doing my research and looking it up, I found out that it's now part of the public domain.
They're coming for you.
Yeah, but it sucks in a way. I still can't remember the word I'm trying to use when I say the Marine Corps League. We have to be very cautious. We have to be very cautious about when we use the Eagle Globe and Anchor. And they have, the one thing I know for certain right now is if you look at the modern emblem, it basically looks like a silhouette. It's a very simplistic design in black. So that one, I know for sure the Marine Corps has told the league, please don't use this one. Like, this is our trademark. If you're going to use the Eagle Globe and Anchor, use the traditional Eagle Globe and Anchor that you find in all the stickers, the round ones with the red background. We can use that emblem, but we're not supposed to be using the very simplistic all black emblem. That's the modern emblem.
The flat one without the detail.
Yes, that one.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the Marine Corps only. And I don't think they get real nitpicky on stuff because who doesn't have a Eagle Globe and Anchor tattooed on their body? Well, I mean, I don't yet, but there's a lot of Marines that do have it. You're muted, by the way, AJ.
Yeah,
there's a lot of Marines that do have it. There's no, that's a tattoo. No, they can't tell you what to put on your body. But as far as putting it on something that you're going to profit from, that's where you'll stand to be told cease and desist.
So you said I should just write a quick letter to who?
So headquarters Marine Corps, if you reach out, if you go to the USMC I don't know if you can go to the .mil. Is it .mil or .gov? There should be like a PR branch or something that you can write to, and just short form letter. Say I wrote a book, retired sergeant major, talking about my experiences. I do have the Globe and Anchor image on my book. I mean, you're not really requesting permission, you're requesting forgiveness now because it's right out there in the ether, but I mean, it would still be good to have that.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, hell, send a gratuitous copy to the CMC and maybe he'll be like, hey, you're forgiven.
Dude, is that you, Vic?
Vic's trying to get us taken down right now. Yeah, he's trying to get us taken down.
I'm like, oh my God, dude, you got to stop.
And who knows, man? God. I mean, maybe they'll put it on the commandant's reading list.
Yeah, you never know.
Under a leadership or something.
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get it on the commandant's reading list.
Nice. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
if any of our listeners out there has it in with the commandant or the sergeant major of the Marine Corps, let us know, and we can get this book on there. Be good.
Is Andrew on mute?
I'll bang on the headquarters Marine Corps about when it comes to EGA stuff, but we started working on our own webpage, and we had AI. I'll bang on AI, but we kept on getting in trouble for the Eagle, the Globe, and the Anchor. So we just had AI give us an Eagle and Anchor with our detachment number in front of Mount Rushmore. So AI took care of it. We're just like, fucking come at us, I guess.
That's the only one I can hear.
Yeah, and you know what, Mark? I'll go a step further. At the end of this month, I'll be at the Modern Day Marine Expo. I think AJ will be there as well.
Yeah, AJ is going to be there too.
Yeah, typically either the CMC or the Assistant Commandant or the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps is there. If I run into any one of them, I'll ask them.
Yeah, the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. He was my son's Sergeant Major in 3.5, so I know who he is. He knows who I am too.
Oh, well, I mean,
you got probably an email have address. His number.
That's true.
I forget the format, but wasn't it like first name dot middle initial dot last name at USMC.mil or something like that?
Yeah, unless there was like 2 or 3 of you, and then it had the number after.
Marines.com or whatever. Just look at the leadership button, and it'll have contact such and such. So
it's not that, and he's not answering.
Those couple YouTube things or Facebook things put out there. How about get a hold of him here, get a hold of him there. Don't wait. So
yeah. Can you? I know Mark can't hear me. Can everybody else hear me?
I got you.
Yeah. Just Mark. Okay.
Yeah. So you're the only one I can hear, Joe. I can't hear AJ or Jess.
I don't know.
I don't think we can individually mute people on here, so that I don't think that's a thing.
I think it might have to do with
AJ could have the control of that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. You'd have to log out, log back in. I
sign
think.
Out, and sign back
AJ,
in.
what about on your platform, on your master controller? What about sending them to the weight room and then bringing them back? That might fix it.
I can try it. Hold on a second. Well, he I don't know where he is. Yeah, there's something to do with what program you use.
I mean, the first step of IT is, have you tried turning it off and back on again? and to be honest, I generally
that is true. You can hear me now?
AJ. I hear you now.
Whoop, whoop.
There you go.
He's on here twice now. What?
Yeah, his ghost is still in
No,
there.
but
the
licensing,
yeah,
if you do USMC licensing, it'll take you right to the office.
Well, say that again, Jess, so Mark can hear.
There's a USMC licensing office. As soon as you Google it, it'll take you right to it. And it's got the contact and all the information on there. So they're very efficient and they're used to fielding these questions, I have a feeling.
The USMC licensing office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, for all the people that are out there listening right now, there's 8 of you, 5 on X. We got some on YouTube. Let me know who you are. I'm curious to see who all's out there checking it out. I'm gonna have to go to the X because I don't know if the X, if they make comments, does it come up there? I'm not sure.
I believe I've seen somebody comment because I'll generally
from X.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where I'm at. If I'm out and about and not available to jump on, I'll jump on the chat with my phone, and I can see the comments on the side. I've seen.
Now I can hear AJ, but I can't hear Joe.
you don't want to hear me anyways.
He said,
and if I look like a trash panda, it's because I've been riding recently. We've had a couple of events, and the sun is just, and I got my sunglasses on, and it just makes me look like a trash panda. But anyways. I've seen people comment while I'm on YouTube, and just a little logo will come up with an X next to their name.
Yeah, but I haven't. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody from X comment. So I know, like, because I'm also streaming on TikTok. But on TikTok, like it won't show us what's like any of their comments. Because I know my sister is texting me and she's like, "Hey, somebody on TikTok is commenting. Can you see it?" And I'm like, "No." So I think X might be like that as well. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Worth investigating though. Maybe do a test. Hit me up sometime, and I've got an X account. I think you can just.
Well, I can
start one. I'll try to comment from it or something.
Let's see. Post activity. Oh. What?
I was left my phone outside. You heard.
So what's the weather like over there now, Jess?
Wild. 80s, and it might snow this week. So
what the hell?
Yeah, we're not sure. It's April. It's like 80 degrees today and windy, and then I heard we might get snow this week. Like, wow, why not?
Yeah, no, we've had pretty decent weather here. The summer usually starts around I guess the end of April, beginning of May. Early on in April, late March, man, we had it was like in the 90s, 95, 99, and we had a kind of a cold front kind of pushing through, and it's been beautiful the last couple of weeks. Perfect riding weather.
Are you guys down in Tucson or up in Phoenix?
I'm just south of Tucson.
So that weird stuff you guys get in like August where it starts raining, that's the crazy Arizona. Yes, that's pleasant weather. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's not bad. When I was working as a border patrol agent, right, as an active agent, it sucks. Oh yeah, because you're out in the desert, you're up in the mountains, you're doing this, and it's just, it's just pissing on you, and you have no choice but to be out there doing your job and tracking illegals and and all that stuff. So it can be a little bit miserable, but the good thing for us veterans, especially the Marines, we just embrace the suck, right? I mean, you got to get out on foot, and within the first 2 minutes, within the first minute, really, you're just soaking wet, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you're like, oh well, like this is it.
What I noticed, it was always easier to track. It knocked all the dust down. I loved it when we were like tracking in the desert when it rained. It just pops things off so much easier. It makes everything smooth canvas all of a sudden, and then if you do find like tracks, they're fresh. And that was always the best part about that. We got rain out in the desert.
It's not horrible, but also it really depends on the location that you're at, because in the desert, you have all different types of dirt, right? You would think that dirt is just dirt,
Yes,
but
you do.
there's dirt, there's sand, there's wash, and then there's clay. And clay, there's a hard underlayment under there, and the wind usually just carries maybe a quarter of an inch, dust on top. But when it rains, that stuff is so slippery. I mean, you're rushing in your vehicle on the border road to get to somewhere, and you press the brakes and you're not stopping. You're like, what the hell? And you just come to a skidding halt. And if you're not careful, man, you'll end up sideways in a ditch.
Wow.
So,
and then
when I went to school of infantry, we had like all the rains like 94, 95 that winter, and it was like flooding everywhere. And we were going from like school of infantry up to Horno to like a conditioning hike. And that road, you could get to about to the top, and if you didn't put your toe in first, you're going for a ride all the way down the hill and taking like 5, 10 guys out easy. You're going for it's sicker than shit.
Yeah,
you're like conditioning hike. No, this is survival mode, man.
Yeah, but and then when you're walking, because we use combat boots too, right? I mean, we use whatever dangers and all kinds of stuff. Well, you walk in the mud. We're talking about a minute or two of walking in the mud, and your tread is effectively gone because it's got all that caked mud in between, and you're walking around slippery ass clay, and you might as well be wearing ropers, because it's all flat and solid on the bottom.
You carry another 5-10 pounds of like mud.
I was just gonna say, you added like some weight to it too.
Oh, extremely.
It didn't matter how good a tread you had; it's gone.
Yeah, it's done. But you learn to navigate, right? I mean, once you're an agent for a little bit, you learn all the little ins and outs. It's like going to the field in the Corps, right? After your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th field op, I know what to do. I know what to bring. I know how to, navigate through this, circumvent that. But some things you just can't do anything about.
There was when I was growing up, we had, if you got 3 guys in a cavalry truck, it was called riding cowboy. And it's a guy who didn't have to get out for the gates or anything, like open and closing gates, if you rode right in the middle. But you always might take a stick shift and not, so you had to be careful. But right, you want to be the senior guy, so you got in. If you didn't want to drive, didn't want to get out and open and close gates all the time, you sat in the middle and took your shot. It just took your risk. But yeah, that's when you get senior enough, you're like, I'm not getting out of the truck. It's a you problem, not a me problem. Let's go.
Yeah, in the patrol, generally the setup is you're either out there solo, right? So I would say the majority of the time you're working by yourself, right? So you're going to open and close your own gates. But we do have a lot of times you're working with a partner. If they assign you to a big area, they'll give you a partner, and it's usually the A driver who gets off and on opens the gates. And when the weather is shitty outside or it's 110 degrees outside, I mean, that's too bad. That's your job. I'm driving.
I love it.
No.
All right. Well, we've been on here for quite a while. I think we're going to have to wrap this up. We're going to go into our last segment here. Hopefully I don't lose all you guys.
Do it.
We are doing words of wisdom here, and we're going to start with Jess because he does a book review. We'll start.
Pick a number, 1 to 9.
3.
3. Oh, perfect. It is Teddy Roosevelt's Great White Fleet, and it was by James R. Reckner, and it is the precursor. It's a Blue Jacket book. I highly recommend. It is it's around the world. When we had our brand new battleships under Roosevelt, he put them all together and sent them around the world. And it talks about the coaling stations, strategic limitations of battleships, especially before World War I. And it's also along the way the different things they were doing. So even back then, there was a humanitarian assistance that they did in the Mediterranean after, I believe, a volcano or an earthquake. And I had to read this for U.S. naval history. And this is like our first battleship tour of the world. They painted them brilliant white and put amazing the artistry on the front, but each ship had like giant wings, and it was like in gold, but they were more artistic pieces than anything else. But it was a giant goodwill show of force and show of America's naval strength at the time. But started off in, I believe, San Francisco and went to New York through the Suez. So,
wow.
But
all right.
It's a piece of naval history that doesn't get talked about very often because the British were doing the dreadnoughts. There was all these different things in naval architecture and history, but Teddy Roosevelt's Great White Fleet and our push into the Pacific was also basically what gave us the precursor for advance and seizure of landing and seizure of advanced naval bases, and it factored into the Marine Corps' mission set at the time. So it helped us get past they just do things at shore, so on shore, on ships. So they really don't talk much about the Marine Corps in here, but it's a very interesting setup about naval history before it was naval history, and it's outside of the war scope. AJ, I know you always ask. 164 pages, and there's quite a few pictures in here.
Sweet.
I know, it's exciting for you.
Yeah.
But they talk about just how it worked on a big old ship.
The Great White Fleet.
The Great White Fleet. Teddy Roosevelt's Great White Fleet. And then notes pages. There's probably like 50 pages of notes in here.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, it's a history research book. So
yeah, right on.
It's a Blue Jacket Press book. So it's the Navy's version of the Commandant's reading list. But recommend.
Nice. All right. Awesome. Thanks, Jess. All right, let's go over. Joe, it's been a while since you've come on here and had to do this, but Joe, you prepared?
I came unprepared, but I do have something I looked up real quick. We hardly ever rise to the level of our expectation. We mostly default to the level and experience of our training. Right. So, we all have these preconceived notions of how things are going to go. And everybody here is familiar with Murphy's Law, right? Anything can go wrong, will go wrong. A lot of times takes over, so, when we fall back to our level of training and experience, that says a lot. If you're going to do something, train at it, be the best you can at it, because that's what's going to make you rise to the occasion, not your expectations.
I like it. Yeah. Very good, man. All right, let's go over to Sensei.
Well, so I was reading an article today about there are currently 10 states that are trying to pass an exit tax bill. So if you leave that state, they get to tax anywhere between 5 to 10% of your assets, and that means
of everything.
Your assets, and that's unrealized gains. It's everything.
Wow.
Yeah. And Mark's lovely state is one of those. My quote is, if a clown moves into a palace, if a clown moves into the palace, the clown does not become a king. The palace becomes a circus.
Okay. All right.
I'm not going to get political here, but there's a reason why some of this helps us smaller states out where they're moving to, because when they move from California to Texas, South Dakota, or New York, where they're outsizing their house to $2.2 million, and they come up here and they drive our real estate through the roof and jam us on real estate taxes. And that is something that
I can see that for sure.
There's a switch to this.
And Texas had billboards up that says "Don't California our Texas,"
and we're feeling it up here too, by the way,
in Arizona as well.
Yep.
Montana.
The lesson learned here is stay in California.
Fix your own state before you fuck mine up. What? Who said that out loud?
I second that motion.
All right. Well, we all know what time it is. All right. We got to bring up the rear with Sergeant Major Mark O'Loughlin.
Okay. There's an old saying that excuses shelter the weak, because weak men always find ways to satisfy anything that satisfies their personal needs.
Wow. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. I like that. Man, Mark, bringing it. I love it.
Eat.
Don't forget this week, very important this week. Everyone has to go to Amazon, because I know it's going to be on Amazon. But Mark's new book, Validated Leadership, go check it out, buy it, help support him. Let's get that thing on the Commandant's reading list so it can go, I would say viral, but that's not what I'm trying to say, because viral's
on
online.
Bestseller list.
Yeah. Well, you said. But yeah, Mark, do you have anything else you want to say about that?
ValidatedLeadership.com will be active here this week also.
ValidatedLeadership.com. Make sure you go check that out. Fellas, thanks for coming on and doing this. Much appreciated. Had a good time. We had a good discussion tonight, I think. But for all the listeners out there, if you're struggling, need help, anything like that, don't forget the VA has some good resources. You can always dial 988, press option 1. You can text 838-255 or go to veteranscrisisline.net and click on that chat icon. Any of those options will put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life loss is one too many. I care about you. The crew cares about you. The whole veteran community cares about you. So please reach out for help. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to the buddies you served with. Ask them how they're doing. If they need that helping hand, please give it to them. All right, fellas, one last time, thank you very much. To all the listeners out there, stay motivated. Change your socks.
No more 22. On to the journey and finish the fight.